Hey guys, what is going on? So this is me just doing some warm-up reps. I usually just do a very few amount because I don't like to get fatigued. Today I felt really good, and even though I wasn't necessarily like carved up, I felt like I could potentially hit a PR. And I kind of noticed my tightness wasn't really that good here today, but if you look at this 315, just kind of flies. So I went for a match on my PR, which is 355, and I ended up hitting it pretty easily. Um, I didn't think 365 was in the card, so I didn't go for it, but maybe with a belt or on a good day. Here we go with 205 on the OHP for a 3x3. Now, this is a PR that I've met before. So I done this in the past, and then once I moved up to 215, obviously having to go up in 10-pound increments at this gym. I couldn't hit it. I couldn't even hit it for one set of three. So 205, 3x3 is PR. And like I said, my PR is 245. So I look to be right about in that range. Basically, my strength has been going up pretty quickly since I got back in the gym and have actually been able to go heavy and just do a normal workout. And I'm at a pretty low body weight here as well, and that has been decreasing. So this is all on a cut, guys. I mean, I say this all the time. You don't need to be in a bulk to build strength and or muscle, but specifically strength. And here's just me doing a isometric, and usually I find those to be helpful in terms of getting stronger. Here we go with deadlifts, and honestly, with deadlifts, I just think that I want to go with lighter weight. I don't see any reason to be able to pull like 500, 600 pounds. That would be nice, but I always just don't feel good pulling heavy. And same thing with squats. I don't really see any benefit. Like I've built my squat up and it didn't have anything to do with anything. So here I'm just doing kind of a technique where I'm doing some type of plyometric activity in between my deadlift sets. So I just wanted to show that. But basically, here you see me doing squats again. So basically, I see no reason to get to like a 500-pound squat. Deadlift, I do want to bring up just because it's my worst lift. But with squat, I've already achieved a pretty good number and it didn't really do anything for me. So here I'm just trying to get purely hip drive, nothing else. I am trying to get that ankle flexion, but other than that, it's just light weights. Now here I am on the Smith machine, so I've kind of noticed that when I use the Smith machine, I kind of have to control the weight a little bit more, and a lot of other people find that the Smith machine allows them to lift a lot more weight, and this is not the case for me. So on this specific one, you can see it kind of angles a little bit, makes it a little bit awkward, but also that's kind of the bar path that you want to have when you're bench pressing. This bar in particular on this machine says it weighs 25 pounds. So if you look on the bar here, I have 255, so that'd actually be 235. And I'm definitely struggling more with this weight on here than I would, if I was just doing the regular free weight. But I noticed this is a workout from a few days ago. As I continued to use the Smith machine, I got better at it. So nothing crazy here. Just trying to get that time under tension and really kind of build a muscle doing the bench press. Just because, I found that I go a little bit too fast when I do my powerlifting type of bench press that I usually do. So here you have me going decline. I think it's easier to do decline on the Smith machine. Just seems like it's easier to fail. You don't have to worry about setup and stuff like that to the same extent. So, and then I just am finishing here. This is not the end of my workout, but I just didn't feel like filming all my bodybuilding stuff. So usually I start off with speed work, OHP, deadlifts, whatever else. And then I move on to, maybe some heavier bodybuilding type stuff like the Smith machine that I was doing. And then I get into the really light stuff and just trying to get the pump. So here we have me doing a drop set, although I don't actually drop the weight, I don't think. But basically, I just rest in between all of these. So you see I'm taking a quick little break here, nothing crazy. And then as I continue to, go along, I'm just getting less reps over and over. Obviously, I can't continuously drop the weight because I only have 5 pounds on each side here. And a lot of people, I think this is a misconception with overhead, or not overhead press, upright rows, is that you have to go really heavy. And I can't go heavy. I mean, if my form broke down, I could go heavy. But to me, I really get that squeeze in the traps. I feel it in the shoulders. And I like to do all my bodybuilding stuff really light and really get that mind-muscle connection. So for me, doing drop sets, or in this case, just kind of doing low rest, kind of I always do 4 sets with my quote unquote drop sets in this situation. But when I go into the machines, I do actually drop the weight. And yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people would look at somebody my size putting fives on the bar and might think that's a little weird. But lightweight has been getting me results in terms of bodybuilding, so that's the way that I'm doing it. But yeah, anyway, I'm about to do my last set here, and then I do a lot of other bodybuilding stuff with lightweight throughout this workout, but I didn't record just because I was too lazy. So that's the workout, and I'm about to crank out this last set here, and that's all I did.